if you have chronic low back pain that bothers you throughout the day based on different activities that you do, then this video is for you. You're going to want to listen. So this concept is absolutely crucial, and I liken it to a sunburn. So when you have a sunburn, what's the one thing that you don't want to do? You don't want to poke it, right? You don't want to touch it. You don't want to pour water on it. You don't want to do anything because it's just going to irritate it. The same thing can happen with tissues in our back, but also in other areas of our body when they become hypersensitized. And so if you notice that your back pain gets worse while sitting, then it would behoove you to try to find different things that you can do instead of sitting. Now, not everybody has that pleasure, but some people do. Or you can do things in your work environment to change that, such as you could get a standing desk, or you could get up and stand every few minutes just to take a little breather off the back. That might sound excessive, but dealing with chronic low back pain here, you gotta start doing things, right? And so what you want to do is you want to find a way to stop poking the sunburn. You want to stop poking the raw areas. So if you bend over to pick something up and that aggravates your back pain, guess what? You should probably figure out another way to pick something up that doesn't aggravate your back pain. It might look odd, it might look weird, but it's crucial because what happens is over time, when you continually are poking the bear, you're poking the sunburn, it is sensitizing your brain and your tissues to that stimuli. What happens is when you can start to pull away that stimulus, that poking of the bear over and over and over again, the tissues over time can start to desensitize. And with that, you can then get improvements in your baseline levels of pain and also less flares or aggravations. And so, some people have more pain when they are up walking versus when they are seated. And so in those patients, we might tell them, hey, let's chill on the walking. Maybe let's do some recumbent bike. Notice I didn't say just sit on the couch and be a couch potato, but do something that's in a seated position. And so figuring these things out can be really, really, really crucial. Now, what we don't want to do is get into a pattern of fear avoidance. This is where we get into the state where we go, well, it hurts when I bend over, so I'm never gonna bend over. I'm gonna have other people bend over and pick up stuff for me. That's not what we're doing here. We don't wanna go down that road. Or if you are active in the gym, squats always hurt my back. In the past, I've injured a few times squatting, so I'm never gonna squat again. That's not what we're saying here. Maybe we need to alter things. A good example is I have injured my back deadlifting before. Deadlifts don't feel fantastic for my back. However, if I do a hex bar deadlift, I'm actually pretty good. I can create good core stability and it doesn't aggravate my back. If I do a single leg, or like an RDL or like a split stance, then I might get a little bit of aggravation. Or if I do a conventional deadlift, then I'm definitely gonna get some aggravation. So we don't want to go into fear avoidance, but we do want to start to recognize, hey, here are the movement patterns that aggravate it. And then how can I adjust those movement patterns? Because when you can finally start to take some load off of that tissue and stop poking the bear all day long, guess what? Pain is gonna start getting better. And when pain goes down, a lot of fantastic things happen.